Hello, my darlings. This is Mrs. Welch coming to you for the Cavendish Fletcher Community Library with story time. And it's December, and I want to say something special happens in December. So we're going to be featuring some holiday books. The first one is AllofaKind Family Hanukkah. Now, this series, AllofaKind Family, is a classic one started in the 50s by Sidney Taylor. And when I was a little girl, I loved those books. We have the first one in the library. It's a chapter book. I really recommend it. So this has got the same characters, AllofaKind Family, based on the classic books by Sidney Taylor, but this one is written by Emily Jenkins. When darkness comes, it will be the first night of Hanukkah, 1912. Here on Henry Street, neighbors on New York's Lower East Side have a menorah in the windows of the tenement buildings, but the candles are not yet lit. We'll have latkes tonight, says Gertie's sister Sarah, with applesauce. Gertie knows all about latkes, but can't remember how they taste. Mama makes the potato pancakes only on Hanukkah. The snow flies up when Gertie kicks it. Her boots make a rhythm on the sidewalk. She sticks out her tongue and she eats a snowflake. Let's go upstairs, says Sarah, shivering. I have to help cook. Come on, you can watch us. I don't want to watch, says Gertie. I want to help too, please. And the first when Papa comes home, says Sarah, we'll light the shamash and then the first candle on the menorah. Just that one candle for the first night of Hanukkah. I know, says Gertie. Then we'll say the blessings in Hebrew. I know that too, says Gertie. We'll fry the latkes and schmaltz. Should I tell you why? To remember the oil that burned for 8 days and 8 nights in Jerusalem, says Sarah. Gertie wants to say, I know again, but she doesn't. Her boots make a rhythm on the stairs. Inside, a chicken roasts in the heavy iron oven. Carrots stand ready to be put in boiling water. Warm applesauce cools in a bowl. By the time Gertie hangs up her coat, her 4 sisters are already at work. Ella is 12, Henny is 10, Sarah is 8, Charlotte is 6. Gertie, who is 4, thinks it's nice being all girls. All of a kind, Papa and Mama like to say. Charlotte is using a potato peeler. Long strips of potato skin drift into a plate. Please, can I help peel potatoes? Asks Gertie. Charlotte hands over the peeler. You have to press down hard to get all the brown off. No, Musole, says Mama. And she passes the peeler back to Charlotte. It's too sharp. Sarah has a bowl of peeled potatoes in cold water. She grates them into an even bigger bowl. The shreds have a sharp smell. Please, can I have a turn? Gertie asks. The grater is sharper than the peeler, says Mama. Why don't you look at your library book that you brought home? No, it's special to make latkes. Potato peels. Now potatoes are grated. What's next? Henny is chopping onions with a heavy knife. Gertie knows Mama won't let her help with this one. I wish I could chop, she says. No, you don't, says Henny, wiping her eyes. Chopping onions is the worst of all the jobs. You're lucky. You don't have to do anything. You can just play all the time. Potato peeled, then potato grated, now onions chopped. Gertie doesn't want to play. Mama has cracked eggs into a big china bowl without Gertie's help. She sprinkles salt on top. She shakes in matzo meal, potatoes peeled, then potatoes grated, and onions chopped. Now eggs, salt, and matzo meal. Mama stirs it all together. I wanted to help with the eggs. Gertie goes over to big sister Ella at the stove. Why does Mama do everything without me? You can help me, says Ella. I'll pick you up. 2 big pans hiss with schmaltz. It smokes and there are bubbles along the edges. Mama comes over with the latke mixture. Put her down, Ella. When we fry, the grease could spit and burn her. I don't want to get down, says Gertie. I want to help. And Gertie's boots make a racket on the kitchen floor. Mama takes Gertie firmly by the hand. They march into the bedroom. I'll call you when it's time to say the blessing, Mama says quietly. Until then, I don't want to hear anything more. The door closes behind Mama. Gertie crawls under the bed she shares with Charlotte and lies on her tummy. It's cold on the floor. They'll miss her when they can't find her. Mama will be sorry she didn't let Gertie help. She will wish she'd been nicer to her mousselet. But oh, the smells from the kitchen are good. Potatoes and onions fried in schmaltz, latkes rich and crispy. Gertie can hear her sisters laughing as they set the table. Now Ella is singing Rock of Ages. Charlotte's voice joins in. Will Mama ever call for Gertie? Finally, the door creaks open. Papa's feet appear by the bed. Pillow, where is Gertie? He asks. Pillow says nothing. Library book, where is Gertie? He asked. Library book says nothing. Oh, handkerchief hidden under the pillow and full of ginger snaps? Ginger snaps, you're not supposed to be here. But do you know where Gertie is? Asked Papa. Because I need her. I must tell you. Gertie can't help laughing. Papa's so funny. Wait, is that Gertie I hear? Asked Papa. Ginger snaps, why didn't you tell me? Papa reaches his hand under the bed. A ginger snap sits on his palm. Gertie takes it and pops it into her mouth. Come out, little one, says Papa. It's Hanukkah. All right, Gertie clambers out and puts her arms around Papa's neck, which is still cold from the out of doors. Am I glad to see you, says Papa. I brought Uncle Hyman home with me. Do you want to come say hello? Gertie shakes her head. Mama says you had a hard day. Did you have a hard day? Gertie nods. Papa thinks. Then he says, tell me, are you old enough to light the menorah this year? Oh, yes, Papa, I'm old enough, she says. Good, because I need some help to kindle the light of Hanukkah. Darkness has come. Mama smiles at Gertie when she joins the family in the front room. They set the menorah in the window so the neighbors can see. Everyone gathers around. Papa strikes a match. He and Gertie light the shamas, the helper candle. They say the blessing in Hebrew, and Gertie, together with Papa, takes the shamas and lights the first candle. Just one candle for the first night of Hanukkah, for the very first time. The latkes have been kept hot in the oven. Mama gives the first one to Gertie. Gertie gives a kiss to Mama. The chicken is salty and the applesauce is sweet. The latkes taste of history and freedom, of love and crispy potatoes. The AllofaKind family eats together. And this has been Mrs. Welch from the Cavendish Fletcher Community Library. We'll see you soon.